Namaskar, konnichiwa, kemche. A wonderful good evening, konbanwa, as they say in Japanese. Irashaimase, yokoso, welcome, swagatam. For us here, it is a big day at the Japan Information and Study Center when a galaxy of stars connected with Japan are here in this historic city of Ahmedabad, on this historic forum of the Ahmedabad Management Association and the Indo-Japan Friendship Association. For us at the Japan Center, this is something which is so dear to us, so we want to start with the playing of our theme song, Kemche Konnichiwa. Please. Friends, this 2 minutes of Kemche Konnichiwa says it's all. It's been a decade since Ahmedabad Management Association has been humming with activities here. In collaboration with the Indo-Japan Friendship Association, and in fact, the bonds between Ahmedabad, Gujarat, and Japan, they will soon be completing 50 historic years. 50 years, friends. The story started in 1970-71 when the Gujarat University here in Ahmedabad started its exchange program with the Ottoman Gakuin University, the Ottoman Daigaku as it is fondly called, in Osaka, Japan. And next year, we will be completing the Golden Jubilee. And Ambassador, Minister, Consul General will all be very happy and proud to know that this is already acknowledged, both in India and Japan, as the oldest and the longest running student exchange program. So I want to start with a toast to that, more particularly because, let me mention him first, though I'm senior to him in that respect, but he's much bigger and he's contributed a lot more. Ambassador Sujan Chinoy is himself an alumni. He went in the year 1978 to Japan, and by a happy coincidence, I think we have Amita, right, who is also, please stand up, after all these years, who went. And yours sincerely, as they say, I was fortunate to go in the second year at the age of 18, 1972 model, as I call myself. And it's been like 47 years, since I first went to Japan. And after that, I've been to Japan for over 40 times. And I'm so happy we have a very, very fine team of friends like Kiran, like Mayur, and I can go on and on, who are there, alumni of the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, and even this decade of 2010. So this partnership has been going on, and it has culminated into what you saw in this beautiful film, the Hyogo-Gujarat relationship, and very recently, the Ahmedabad-Kobe sister city relationship, the Hyogo-Gujarat and Ahmedabad-Kobe. And as far as Hyogo-Gujarat is concerned, I want to make a very special mention of the architect of the Hyogo-Gujarat relationship, is Ambassador Sujan Chinoy himself. But more than that, friends, we are very happy. In fact, if there is one minister from Gujarat who has visited Japan and made himself so near and dear both in Japan and in Gujarat, connections with Japan, is the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Gujarat, Shri Nitinbhai Patel himself. And I'm very happy that his better half, Sulochana Ben, is also here, friends, because both of them, I think it's exactly 1 year. Nitinbhai, ek varsh thai gayu? 1 year, but it's as if Japan is still so fresh. Friends, I have so much to say. Let me straight away start in the language of flowers, welcoming very distinguished guests and dignitaries this evening. And I would like to start with, as I said, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister himself, who's known, all over and highly respected and regarded for his commitment and dedication to public life, who has contributed. In fact, everywhere when he used to go to Consul General, I must tell Michio-san, when he used to move around in Japan, he would say, I come from the state and I come from the district, because his district is Mehsana and his town is Kadi, where they have the maximum Indo-Japanese collaborations. So, he is very proud, I am sure, to be here. I would take this opportunity to present flowers on behalf of all of us to Honorable Shri Nitinbhai this evening. And we are very happy, as I mentioned, friends, that we have Ambassador Chinoy. And for those of you who are not aware, we are extra proud of him. I'm sure you must have guessed it, because if he was an alumni from here, he has to hail from this state. He is from our own Mitti, Gujarat ki. And Ambassador Chinoy hails from Rajkot, a very illustrious diplomatic tenure spreading over 27 years. 38. That's right, 81 to 2018. Sometimes things can go wrong, as they do. 81 to 2018, 37 years. But more than that, friends, more than that, can you believe it? Apart from his own mother tongues of Gujarati and obviously his national language Hindi, he knows 9 other languages. So it's a cricket team built in one. 11 languages, Gujarati, Hindi, and you talk of it, English, Chinese, French, Spanish, German, Japanese, Arabic, Urdu, and Creole. We need to ask you which language you are going to use today. Friends, he was one of the most active, during the 3 years of his tenure. What he did, could possibly not have been done for so many years together by so many ambassadors put together. One of the most dynamic, and that makes us feel so proud. But we are extremely grateful to him that even after taking over as Director General of the Institute of Defense Studies, friends, he has been kind enough in accepting to be the advisory patron of the Indo-Japan Friendship Association, Gujarat. And he comes here in that capacity. And I would like to request Mr. Yatindra Sharma, who is our chairman of the Indo-Japanese Economic Cooperation Council, to please come up and welcome Ambassador Chinoy. And I'm sure Ambassador Chinoy, Sujan Chinoy, will give us many, many more opportunities of being. Thank you. And friends, next on the list is, again, a very soft-spoken but a big veteran, you can say, as far as Japan is concerned. He is known to be one of the most fluent Japanese-speaking Indians, not only here in India, but probably in Japan as well. And he's none else but Professor Ashok Kumar Chawla. He is currently the advisor at the Japan desk at the East Asia Division in the Ministry of External Affairs. But most importantly, friends, for us, we know that Gujarat-Japan relationship, it completely took a different turn ever since Chief Minister Modi first visited Japan in 2007. And it continued thereafter, 3 visits as Chief Minister, and I believe 4 visits as Prime Minister. And in all the 7, if along with Prime Minister Modi there was one person who was constant, it was Professor Chawla, because Modi ji, our dear Prime Minister, has always relied on him as his most trusted friend, philosopher, and guide as far as Japan is concerned. We are very delighted to have Chawla ji, and I would request the President of the Ahmedabad Management Association, Mr. Rajiv Mehta, to please present flowers to him. In fact, I must say that Chawla ji has been instrumental in both our relationships, Hyogo, Gujarat, and Ahmedabad, Kobe. And sir, we have a long way to go. In fact, I was telling Nitinbhai, આ બંને જણા આપણા માટે એટલા બધા અમૂલ્ય રત્નો છે, we can't afford to lose them at all. Friends, we are also very fortunate to have amidst us the very dynamic Consul General of Japan in Mumbai. The Honorable Consul General who is here is Michio Harada. Friends, we welcome him with a big round of applause. And Harada-san, he has a very distinguished diplomatic career. He's held positions in North America, Europe, in Southeast Asia, and several other places. But more than that, he is so warm, affectionate. He's been here just about a few months, but we feel as if we've known him for ages. May I request, the incoming President, the Senior Vice President of our association, Mr. Malay Mahadevia, to please present flowers to Harada-san on behalf of all of us. Malay, thank you very much. And Harada-san, please keep on coming. Friends, just see the commitment and dedication of Harada-san. In fact, we are, Nitinbhai, અમે કાલે quiz રાખી છે અહીંયા, Japan quiz. And when he was here on his last visit, we were talking of prizes. And he said, the first prize will be from my side, and that is the winner will take dinner with me at my residence in the Japan consulate. See, what a wonderful gesture. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Family too. Oh, today it has gone to family. My gosh. But I hope, sir, it is Mumbai home and not your Japan home. Anyway, thank you very much. And friends, sitting next to Harada-san is another very important person as far as Gujarat is concerned, who matters most because he is the chief representative of India of the Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, as they call, and Mr. Katsuo Matsumoto. Let us welcome him. A warm round of applause. And friends, you know JICA, when it comes to JICA, starting from our metro to so many development projects, and of course everybody's eye, Matsumoto-san now is on the Shinkansen. And I'm sure you'll get to be asked so many questions, when is Shinkansen launching? And you have the answer. So thank you very much for being with us. And friends, I would request our Vice President of the Indo-Japan Friendship Association and Honorary Treasurer of AMA, Mr. Divyesh Radia, to present flowers to Matsumoto-san amidst a round of applause. Matsumoto-san, thank you very much for supporting us. Friends, it is rare that you get support from three key agencies. JICA, the next is JETRO. You know, JETRO in Ahmedabad and Gujarat, as you know, for so many years, has such a strong presence, and we are very happy that we have the Director General of JETRO Ahmedabad, Yuichi Bamba-san, who has taken over recently, to be here. And I would request our Vice President of the IJFA, Malti-Ben Mehta, to present flowers to Bamba-san. Thank you very much for collaborating. JETRO has been a great partner at Vibrant Gujarat as well, and thanks for supporting us here. Thank you. And as I said, the three-in-one ice cream, JICA, JETRO, would have been incomplete without JNTO, the Japan National Tourism Organization. We have the Director General, the Chief Executive Director, Mr. Yusuke Yamamoto from JNTO. May I request Sandeep Shah to please present flowers. Sandeep Bhai to Yamamoto-san. Yamamoto-san is there in Delhi, but we are going to be, with support of JNTO, please, going to, friends, this wonderful exhibition of Japan surprises, and I request all of you, because you'll be seeing glimpses of it very shortly, is supported by them. They are going to have a lovely road show on this subject tomorrow with so many travel agents and companies from Japan who have come here. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. But I would like to, while we have already the gentleman on the dais felicitated, I'd like to take note of the special presence of our distinguished speakers. Out of the 6 of them tomorrow, we already have 4 who are here. We would like to request Rohit Patel to please, friends, who doesn't know Suzuki in Gujarat? You know, Suzuki in India. Kenichi Ayukawa-san, the Managing Director and CEO of Maruti Suzuki India, is here. And friends, Ayukawa-san, your presence here means very special to us. Thank you very much indeed for being with us, and we are looking forward to more and more of the Suzuki support, not only for India, but for Gujarat as well. Thank you, sir. And friends, we are very happy to have from Toshiba India, Tomohiko Okada-san. They are all going to be our speakers tomorrow. Okada-san, Nilesh Dave will please present flowers to Okada-san. And Okada-san, welcome to Ahmedabad and Gujarat. Thank you very much indeed. And we are also very happy that the President and CEO of Panasonic India and South Asia, Shri Manish Sharma, is here. Dhara Shah will kindly come and welcome Manish ji, please, on this occasion. And Thank you, Manishji. Panasonic is a household name here, and thank you for making it. We have the managing director of the Mizuho Bank, Mr. Norihiko Matsumoto-san, and Parthiv Jhaveri. May I request you, Parthiv, to please come and welcome Matsumoto-san with flowers. Matsumoto-san, thank you very much indeed. Friends, Mizuho Bank, he is here in charge for the Mizuho Bank in Ahmedabad. Thank you. Well, friends, it's time to move ahead. And all that I would say is it's time for us to launch a very special coffee table book. And I would request the Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Nitinbhai, to please do us the honors to inaugurate and launch this book. Please, and I request all of you to please. નીતિનભાઈ, આ ચોપડી વિશે હું એટલું જ કહીશ કે આ પુસ્તક જે છે એ આપણા માટે, ગુજરાત માટે અને અમદાવાદ માટે ખૂબ મહત્ત્વ રાખે છે. કારણ કે આ જે અહીંયા હિમેજી કેસલ છે, આપને આપની યાદો સુલોચનાબેન આવતી હશે. અમેઝિંગ જપાન સાથે અમે લીધું છે ધી હિમેજી કેસલ, because we have a Hyogo Gujarat state relationship, and this is the Japan's UNESCO heritage castle site, you know. So this is a very historic place to be, and the minister has been to both the places. બંને જગ્યાએ આપે જોયેલી છે સાહેબ, એટલે આપ એને અદ્ભુત છે કહી શકો છો. આ કોબે, the beautiful city of Kobe, and we have just, in fact, recently in June, when Prime Minister Modi was there, we signed the Ahmedabad-Kobe sister city relationship. So I want to mention about this. This is having glimpses of all the pictures that are displayed in the exhibition hall. Kindly enjoy this. And along with this, because we want to show you just 3-4 minutes of 2 small video clips in all, we launched today Nipponica. Nipponica is something which is a unique initiative. Nitinbhai, આપણે innovative digital encyclopedia with a touch screen technology. અમને ખૂબ આનંદ છે કે અમદાવાદે અને ગુજરાતે ભારતમાં ઘણી બધી વસ્તુઓ માટે અગ્રેસરના રહ્યા છે. This is one unique thing we can be proud of. અને આ નિપોનિકા શું છે, આ એક્ઝિબિશનમાં શું છે, હું વિનંતી કરીશ કે બંને વિડીયો ઝડપથી આપણે બતાવીએ અને ત્યાર પછીનો કાર્યક્રમ આપણે આગળ વધારીએ.
Subarashii adbhut છે જાપાન, Nihon વા Subarashii adbhut છે જાપાન.
Welcome to the Japan Information and Study Center at the Ahmedabad Management Association, where we have a new addition to our resources, namely Nipponica, the interactive digital encyclopedia. Sandeep, please tell us more about this.
Sure. Nipponica is a touch-based interactive information system with information on Japan, the first of its kind in India.
That's wonderful. Can we have a demonstration of this?
Yeah, sure, why not? So here's the home page, and we have various categories. You can actually touch on the Nipponica in depth, and it shows you the number of categories that you have here. And you can go into any one of those categories for its subdivisions, from where you can proceed on to the category that you want.
Okay, so you mean to say that along with text, you will have some photographs and videos also?
Yeah, when you touch onto Japanese architecture, you have a number of options. And when you go into Japanese castles, we can then see the Japanese castle gallery, where we get a number of photographs related to the castles that are there in Japan.
Oh, amazing. Tell us more.
Yeah, these can also be slided further. And the most amazing part that comes in now, you can see a number of these photographs, and you can actually enlarge the photograph. The pictures can be rearranged and can be viewed in the size of your choice. As you go back to the home category, it shows you all the different options, including a brief introduction of the topic.
Oh, that's great. And what categories of information of Japan have you provided in this?
Oh, we have a number of categories here, and I can show you the Nipponica in depth into these categories, which is arts and architecture, business and management, culture and tradition, education and sports, history and religion, language and literature, science and technology, and travel and tourism.
Great. This can be very useful to get information on Japan's culture and art.
This, I'm sure, is one of the finest features that is possible in terms of the information that is provided here.
Thank you, Sandeep, and all those who have helped us put all this together.
Thank you, Team Nipponica. Friends, so many things are happening, and my heart is bubbling with joy. But it's time to hand over to my dear friend, and our very dear ambassador, Sujan Chinoy. Friends, thanks to the support we received from him, from Professor Ashok Chawla, from our Consul General, JICA, JETRO, JNTO, we have a galaxy of stars, as I said. And tomorrow, it will be a unique occasion where more than 300 delegates from all over Gujarat and all over India will be attending in this, the morning business session on Japan-India economic cooperation, opportunities unlimited. Friends, a big toast to this, and with this, I invite Ambassador Sujan Chinoy to please deliver the keynote address for the India-Japan Business and Tourism Conclave. Ambassador Chinoy. With your permission, sir, it's because it's coming from the heart. May I go and present flowers to Sulochana Ben?
Of course you should.
Sulochana Ben, thank you for coming. Nitinbhai, हमारे हाथे देता है।
You want to collect your Good evening. Kim Cho, konbanwa. 私はインドの前の駐日大使です。スジャンチノイと申し上げます。どうぞよろしくお願いします。Let me begin, friends, by acknowledging the distinguished presence here this evening of the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Gujarat, Shri Nitinbhai Patel, and Srimati Sulochana Patel, as also the Honorable Consul General of Japan in Mumbai, Mr. Michio, I should say Shri Michio, Karada, Shri Michio Harada, Mr. Bamba, Mr. Matsumoto-san, my old friend from JICA, Mr. Yamamoto from the JNTO, my very close friend and colleague, Professor Ashok Chawla, who has also spared his valuable time to be with us this evening. Mukesh Bhai Patel, of course, who is a key figure in this partnership between India and Japan. And certainly, I must also recognize my old friends, Mr. Ayukawa-san, Mr. Okada-san, Mr. Manish Sharma-san, and Mr. Matsumoto-san, who are also here with us this evening. I don't really know where to begin my remarks this evening, for I'm overwhelmed by a flood of memories, by emotions. But let me simply say that it's really wonderful to be back in Gujarat, my home state. And I'm a proud Gujarati. I will always remain one. I was born in this city many, many, many years ago. And in a sense, therefore, it is a city, Ahmedabad is very close to my heart emotionally. I also spent 3 very beautiful years of my life as a university student in Ahmedabad from 1978 to 1981. But there was something that fundamentally changed my life when I was in Ahmedabad. The year was 1978. I was a new student at Gujarat University at the BK School of Business Administration. And I had seen a notice in Gujarat University that said essay competition, and that those who would be selected would get a chance to go to Japan, that great and famous country, which was like a dream for every young man. If given the opportunity, one would give an arm and a leg to go to Japan. So I applied for this essay competition, and I was selected, very lucky to have been selected, along with Amita, who is right here, Amita Parekh. The two of us got selected, and in 1978, we went to Japan on an exchange program. That fundamentally changed my life, for it sowed the seeds of great desire in me to know more about the outside world. And Japan was a very good way to start for any young man, exposure to the broad and vast external world. Every time I come back to Gujarat, let me assure you that I'm deeply impressed by the progress that Gujarat has been making. The developmental progress that was to be seen over the years has only hastened in terms of its pace, thanks to the dynamic leadership of successive chief ministers, but notably the Honorable Prime Minister of India, who during his term as the chief minister gave special attention to development and also to this deep partnership with Japan. Now, in 1978, I became a founding member of the Indo-Japan Friendship Association. I'm actually a life member of that group. But I had paid my fees for life membership, and then I have lost my receipt as well. The only thing that has prevented Mukesh Patel from asking me to pay again is that I'm now the patron of this association. So by accepting his offer to become advisory patron of the Indo-Japan Friendship Association, I've also saved myself some money, and that's a true Gujarati. It runs in the blood. I should say true Ahmedabadi, even though I'm a Kathiawadi. For me, when I went to Japan as ambassador, after nearly 38, 39 years of having known Japan rather distantly after my first visit in 1978, it was a dream come true. And I did say in my very first speech there that I had an old Daruma doll with me, acquired during my visit to Japan in 1978. And because I landed up there as ambassador and that my dream had come true, I had also painted the second eye in, because it was a wish fulfilled. So this is the kind of spirit and cultural commonality, the sentimental part that we share between India and Japan. As I went through the exhibition along with the Deputy Chief Minister and other colleagues, as we saw the beautiful pictures of the Himeji Castle, I was reminded of my own time there at the very beginning. I also have pictures of myself and Amita at Himeji Castle. I still have them. So it's really wonderful to be back in this great city. The last time I spent a visit here doing Japan was actually in 2018, when I came in for 5 days. I was honored as state guest and allowed to see firsthand the progress that Gujarat has made in the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana and many other rural schemes. And that was the message of Gujarat's progress, its entrepreneurial spirit, its welcoming atmosphere and ecosystem for foreign investment. And that was the message that I carried back to Japan when I returned as ambassador in 2018 after a brief stay here. Now, friends, as you all know, the India-Japan relationship is a very special one. And it is for that reason and many more that we call it a very special global and strategic partnership. And every word in this has a very potent meaning. For India and Japan are true civilizational friends. We have a very long history going back several thousands of years in terms of the foundation on which our friendship has been built. In the deep recesses of history, we have had wonderful exchanges, cultural exchanges on the foundation of Buddhism. Not many of us appreciate the fact that Japan is the only country in the world that has so much in common with us. For instance, they consider the Daruma as the iconic symbol of good luck in Japan. And Daruma is none other than Bodhidharma, the Buddhist monk of India who went to China and founded the Shaolin monastery and Dhyan or Chan or Zen Buddhism. And it is that which strongly links us together. Yet again, we see that in the sphere of language, we have such strong ties between Sanskrit and Japanese. The syntax is also the same. There is vocabulary that is very similar and has the same meaning as many of you that are familiar with Japanese would vouch for. More than that, we also have many festivals that look uncannily similar, like the Jagannath Yatra is very similar to some of the key festivals of Japan. So this is something that we deeply cherish when we interact with Japan in the contemporary age. India, with its 1.2 billion people, with its 600 million people below the age of 25, today has emerged as one of the world's fastest growing large economies. It is a country full of hopes and aspirations. We are a country, as the Prime Minister has said, with the 3 Ds, the D of democracy, the D of a very large domestic market, and also the D of a demographic advantage in terms of our human resources. Japan, at the other end of Asia, is a country with a very rich history and culture. It has wonderful technology, top-notch innovation capabilities, and it also has very, very great abundance of capital. And we believe that the combination of Japan's technology and capital with the vast number of opportunities that exist in India, a combination that locks in our human resources with Japan's technology, is a win-win situation for both countries. Today we have seen how our ties have grown over the years, mostly because of the personal dynamism and energy and direction given to this relationship by the 2 prime ministers of India and Japan. Prime Minister Modi has personally invested a great deal of time and effort, as has Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, in deepening this partnership over the years. This is a relationship in which we have annual summits. Many of you may recall that in 2017, we had Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and Mrs. Aki Abe visit Ahmedabad, Gujarat. And they had a wonderful time here. I recall before the visit that I visited Mrs. Aki Abe, and she asked me, what will I do if I went with the Prime Minister? And I said, if you please allow me to arrange a program for you, you will never regret having gone to Gujarat. You will in fact want to visit Gujarat again and again. And she finally agreed to accompany the Honorable Prime Minister. And we prepared a wonderful program for her, which also featured a very strong interaction with the Sakura Club of ex-exchange students like me. Unfortunately, I could not participate in that particular program because I was preoccupied with the prime ministers of the two countries. But my wife, Vidya, had a wonderful chance to accompany her and to go across, including to the AMA, to the Japan Culture Information and Study Center. And they were welcomed by that wonderful song which you just played, which is Kemcho Konnichiwa. And by the way, after she returned to Japan, I was sent a message by the Prime Minister's residence that she quite liked that song so much, would I kindly have it sent to her, tape recorded, which I did. So this is, ladies and gentlemen, a relationship of great promise. And I want to highlight the fact that today the global situation is in a state of flux. The only thing certain today at the global level is a great deal of uncertainty. Uncertainty is the only constant that we have. There is a tremendous change taking place in terms of the geopolitical, geostrategic, and geoeconomic systems in the global arena as well as at the regional level. We can appreciate the fact that Asia is home to 60% of the global population, and apart from China, there are many other countries that have been growing very rapidly, India among them. And Japan today is also looking increasingly at India as a destination for its foreign direct investment and for its technologies. I can give you an example of how Suzuki has entered India more than 35, almost 40 years ago, and changed completely the automobile industry in India. After Suzuki's entry, we have suddenly found that the automotive industry in India has become world-class. And similarly, when the high-speed rail comes to Ahmedabad and runs between Mumbai and Ahmedabad, we will similarly see benefits, spin-off benefits accruing to the rail sector in India. As the vendor chains come in, as other manufacturers come in, as the supply chains come in, we will see there is a great deal of enhancement in our supply chains. We will see a great deal of improvement in the safety standards of the railway system in India. Mr. Manish Sharma will agree with me that Japanese companies are increasingly looking at India as a base for manufacturing, not just to tap the domestic market, but also to tap the regional and the global market. Yours is a company, Panasonic, that has quite rightly shifted its regional operations and headquarters to India, even for the African market. And so that's something that we would like to encourage and see. There is great scope for Japan and India to partner, as Matsumoto-san and Bamba-san will endorse, not just at the bilateral level, but also in terms of working together in third countries. In our region, there is great scope as we look at our neighborhood first policy, as Prime Minister repeatedly emphasizes Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, including in the region. There is great scope for India, in tandem with Japan, to work in third countries like Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Bangladesh, even in Africa. And through our Act East policy, we can connect in a very powerful manner with Japan's policy for enhanced and quality infrastructure. This is something that we look to doing more in the future. We are also working together in defense, in space, in cyber. We have notable cooperation in areas such as disaster relief, in food processing. We have a partnership that has been forged, most importantly, in the startup space, in the digital partnership. Above all, we have been working together to set up the first digital India-Japan digital hub, innovation hub in Bangalore. We can see for ourselves that Japan is integral to every aspirational and developmental program in India, notably in infrastructure. You've heard of the examples of the Delhi Metro as being one of the finest in the world. That is because it's modeled after the Japanese metro systems. We have also seen how Japan has been active in creating and improving the industrial corridors, the Delhi-Mumbai industrial corridor, or the Bangalore-Chennai industrial corridor. And all these are examples of how we can work together. Waste management, Make in India, the agro field. Above all, in the health sector, Japan has been the first country to connect with India as soon as the Ayushman Bharat scheme was launched. I personally have great satisfaction in informing you that in those 3 years that I was there, I was able to get Gujarat connected to Hyogo Prefecture. I worked very hard for that with support from the Ministry of External Affairs, and my dear friend Professor Ashok Chawla also supported me. And later, I had sown the seeds for a connect between Ahmedabad and Kobe, which has been realized more recently. So, warmest congratulations to Gujarat. This is in keeping with the fact that we want our relationship not just at the central level, we want to broaden the relationship, we want to take this partnership, this intensely beneficial partnership, which benefits both sides. We want to take it to the provinces, we want to take it to the states in India, the prefectures in Japan. And Gujarat, because of its industrialized base, its very good positive outlook on investment, its excellent infrastructure, its welcoming people, is one of the best places for Japan to connect. There is another thing I'm very proud of, and that is the fact that during my 3 years there, I tried to conceptualize and see through two very important schemes. One is the Japan-India Institutes of Manufacturing, which are essentially vocational skill development programs attached to large Japanese investments in India and attached to our own Skill India program. The logic was very simple, that if there are roughly 1,400 or 1,500 Japanese companies in India, surely there are some of them who would value the fact that if they were to train some young people in India from a regional college or wherever they are located, that could form a steady supply of human resources for their own requirements. And I'm glad to tell you that when I wrote to about 100 companies, there was a positive response from several, and by the end of last year, we already had about 8 such companies started in this regard. Among them, of course, Suzuki is also one of the big players. The other one is the Technical Intern Training Program, that is essentially the job market in Japan for young professionals, given the fact that Japan's population is aging and there are fewer people. They're most welcoming to foreigners who come in and work for 3 to 5 years or 7 years. There, my logic was very simple. India was completely absent in the job market in Japan, whereas countries like Vietnam, the Philippines, China, other Southeast Asian countries were there in very big numbers. And the logic ran as follows for me, that if the youth of India were to find their way to Japan and work there for 3 years, upon their return, they would become the nuclei for further change and stimulus in India in terms of industrialization, best practices, and so on and so forth. I'm happy to inform you that we now have several dozens of such young people that have been sent to Japan in recent months, beginning the summer of last year. So all this and more would suggest to you that our task is very important, and I must congratulate the Indo-Japan Friendship Association. I must acknowledge the great energy, the great enthusiasm that the founding president of the Indo-Japan Friendship Association, Shri Mukesh Patel, brings to this task of promoting and deepening this partnership that will prove to be among the most important in the 21st century. When we look back, it will be the Japan-India partnership that will stand out before any other partnership. With these few words, I thank you once again for inviting me to Ahmedabad. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Chinoy. We feel so proud, so happy to have you here. Please keep on coming, and please keep on being our guiding star. It's time for me to request the Chief Representative of JICA, Mr. Katsuo Matsumoto. Sir, you have been very kind to us. This is your second visit to AMA and the Japan Center. Friends, a warm round of applause for Matsumoto-san as he addresses us.
Shri Nitinbhai Patel, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Gujarat, Ambassador Chinoy, former Indian Ambassador to Japan, and Mr. Mukesh Patel, the President, Indo-Japan Association, Friendship Association, Gujarat, and Mr. Michio Harada, Honorable Consul General of Japan, Mumbai, and other distinguished guests in DICE, and every participant, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and namaskar. मेरा नाम कात्सुओ मात्सुमोतो है. मैं जापान से आया हूँ. मैं शादीशुदा हूँ. मेरे दो बच्चे हैं. हिंदी बहुत मुश्किल है ना. So let me speak in English. And first of all, it is a very honor for us to attend this event. And I'd like to say congratulations on the organizer to have such a big gathering and the good opportunity to discuss about the Indo-Japan cooperation. We have much potential to elaborate such kind of like quality of the potential and the size of the potential. We are very happy to maybe today quickly explain about the role of JICA. Maybe many of you do not about the JICA itself. Next. And now the two countries enjoy the closest relations ever, in my sense. And now, as you know, that the two governments established the special strategic and global partnership. And under this partnership, Japanese ODA, Official Development Assistance, has been expanded more and more. And for India, Japan is the largest bilateral development partner in the past more than 10 years in terms of conversion volume. And also, well, India is the oldest partner of ODA for Japan. We have provided the first ODA loan to India in 1958 at the time of the Prime Minister Nehru. When he visited Japan, requested this like a loan to utilize for the second 5 years plan at that time. And the Prime Minister Kishi at that time agreed to provide this one, and that was really the historic and the very memorial that the first ODA loan has been made to India. And in this like a partnership, of course, there are a lot of the initiative or some like objectives or agenda has been set. And recently, some of the initiative like free and the open Indo-Pacific concept was agreed by two countries. And under this concept, like you know that now India and Japan started to collaborate in like a third country, in like Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and the like Myanmar and so on. And also the two prime ministers agreed to collaborate in Africa under the Asia-Africa Cooperation Scheme. And the two prime ministers also, they agreed to maybe focus on the like northeast region more and more to have a more development project there. And the two governments created the like Act East Forum. And in this forum, we have discussed a lot about what kind of the project should be implemented in the northeast region. And through such kind of like initiative or cooperation, we'd like to maybe expand and also deepen our cooperation and more. Next. And the JICA is handling the ODA. And what is the ODA? ODA may be divided into two in broad sense. One is the bilateral assistance, and the other is the multilateral assistance. Maybe you know like a World Bank or Asian Development Bank and UN. They provide the assistance. We call them the multilateral assistance. But in Japan, the JICA is maybe only one the agency to provide the Japanese bilateral assistance. Bilateral assistance include the grant aid and maybe ODA loan. And India really utilize our ODA loan very efficiently and effectively. And in the past 60 years, we have continuously worked for different projects in India. Next, please. And the JICA mainly have a big four agenda. One is addressing the global agenda, including the climate change matter. And the mission 2 is reducing the poverty through equitable growth. And the third one is improving the governance. And fourth one is achieving human security. Next, please. And as I mentioned, India has been our largest partner in the more than 10 years. And for the soft loan part, the accumulated commitment amount until 2018 is almost 5.3 trillion Japanese yen. It's almost approximately 3 lakh crore rupee. And annually, in like a fiscal year 2018, we have committed almost 4 billion US dollar. It is almost 25,000 crore rupee. That is really maximum amount for just one country. Provided by the JICA as a soft loan. And among the soft loan, maybe transportation sector is the largest one. And the energy, water, and the agriculture and so on are also under our finance. And in addition to the soft loan, like a grant aid has been utilized for the soft component and also social-oriented projects like schools and hospitals. And the technical cooperation also has been provided for the capacity building of the organization. And in addition to them, that we have also been working for the student partnership or public-private partnership matter through the supporting the Japanese NGO or with dispatching some Japanese volunteers to India. In Gujarat, we have recorded over the cooperation to the Blind Association here in Gujarat. We invite the professional massage teacher from Tsukuba University in Japan to this organization to train the teachers over the professional massage for the blind persons. Next. And the Ambassador Chinoy kindly mentioned about some a project in India, and they are just an example, like a metro project in India. We are now financing the 6 metro projects in 6 major cities, including the Ahmedabad. And we believe that the Ahmedabad metro will be completed next year. And I believe that the people here can maybe enjoy this transport system soon. Next. And next, please. And in the context of the Delhi-Mumbai Intercity Corridor, the backbone project is the Western Dedicated Freight Corridor. We have also financed this project, and next please. If the project will be completed, the new electrical traction system can enjoy almost 100 kilo per hour. It is now almost 30 or 40 kilo. And from the maybe Delhi-Mumbai section, that they can deliver the cargo maybe in 20 hours. Now maybe more than 3 days something. Next, please. And the ambassador also mentioned about the high-speed railway. We are very, very proud of working for this a big project. And after the finishing the joint feasibility study by 2 governments, we have almost done about the design. And each tender of the civil works and maybe electricity mechanical part just started recently. And at this moment, that is a target of the completion of the project in 2023. Next, please. And in Ahmedabad, as I mentioned, that there's one project, the Ahmedabad Metro project. In daytime, also I could see some construction place, and maybe sorry for some traffic jam because of this construction works. But the beginning of this year, well, your government really celebrate the partial opening of the Ahmedabad Metro, and the Prime Minister Modi also attended this ceremony. We are very, very proud of to see the good progress, and we really believe that the project will be soon completed. And now I believe Gujarat government is requested second section maybe of the Ahmedabad Metro to Japan. Next. And not only to supporting the physical infrastructure project, we have also working with the very soft component project like investment promotion program. This is also the case in Gujarat. The objective of this program is to promote the ease of doing business. And this means that if the state government achieve several action matrix, such kind of like how to promote like a PPP project, or maybe how to make a plan of the industrial development, and how maybe you can create quickly about the single window system for the possible investor or something like that. If such kind of like action package has been achieved, they can utilize our like finance for the infrastructure project. And at this moment, that as the slide show, water supply system and some like a road project, and also some like application system software component has been under this finance. Next. And as I mentioned, that not only just funding some like a project, we have also tried to promote the private sector participation from Japan to India. Especially we are focusing on the SME, small scale companies. Like you know that in Japan, the many SME has a very good technology, like say water purification and the waste management, some like irrigation system and so on. And we provide some small fund to them to do some survey study here, and sometimes they testing the technology in India, because adaptation is necessary when say they try to start a business in India. So we also have been involved in such kind of like activity. Next. And this may be final slide that as I mentioned, we have also been working for the dispatching the young volunteer to India. And this is a very old program called the JOCB, Japan Overseas Volunteer Program. And here in MA, we also dispatch one Japanese teacher, Ms. Masumura. Maybe you can stand here. Yeah, well, I really appreciate the kind attitude of the MA to receive her, and I believe that now she can work very hard and effectively. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Sir, we must, I may like to add that with the support of JICA, in the last 5 years, we have trained, with the support of JICA alone, we have trained more than 800 students who have learned Japanese language. So we are grateful to you, and maybe very shortly, next year, we'll complete the 1,000 mark. That will be a big achievement.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Okay, and finally, I have to say that congratulations again, having such kind of a good opportunity and the event for the Japanese investor and the organization. And we are very, very glad to work with the many type of the organization, including your organization, to deepen and expand our cooperation operation. So thank you so much today.
Thank you very much, Matsumoto-san. JICA means very special to us, to all of us in Gujarat, in Ahmedabad, and to us at AMA. Please keep us supporting. Now it's turn for the Japan External Trade Organization Captain, Mr. Yuichi Bamba, who is Director General JETRO here in Ahmedabad. Friends, has been here for so many years and opened a big office and bigger office. So we wish that more and more Japanese companies come up with your support. Please, friends, a warm round of applause for Bamba-san.
Thank you very much, Patel-san. Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Gujarat, Nitinbhai Patel, His Excellency Mr. Sujan Chinoy, former Ambassador of India to Japan, His Excellency Mr. Michio Harada, Consul General of Japan in Mumbai, and distinguished speakers and guests on the dais. Bahai o ane baheno. こんにちは。ナマステ、ケムチョ、マルナムバンバチェ。I would like to express my sincere appreciation to all of you for joining us today for the inauguration session of India-Japan Business and Tourism Conclave. I take this opportunity to begin my speech while a little frank note. I have joined JETRO Ahmedabad just last month. This is my first assignment and a visit to India. I recall that for years back home in Japan, we are told that economic reform in India would happen sometime. There was progress, but not at the pace it should have been, making it difficult for us to give due recognition. Since Honorable Prime Minister Modi came to power in 2014, several new economic reforms were proposed and practically implemented. During this short time of my stay in Gujarat, I have seen good enthusiasm and spirit of business among local people here. In my little experience so far, I can see business-friendly government in Gujarat, which is one of the favorite investment destinations among Japanese companies. The state is also one of the leading states of India in ease of doing business ranking annually released by the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, DPIIT, Government of India. Firstly, let me explain about JETRO. Japan External Trade Organization is a Japanese government organization promoting mutual trade and investment between Japan and the rest of the world. JETRO has over 70 offices globally, and JETRO has total 5 offices in India. It includes offices in New Delhi, Mumbai, Bengaluru, Chennai, and Ahmedabad, being the most recent entry into the list. This is the third largest number of overseas offices of JETRO, following China and the US. You can see importance of India for us at JETRO. With high potential growth of Japanese companies in the state, JETRO opened office in Ahmedabad in the year 2013. Since beginning, our Ahmedabad office facilitates Japanese Industrial Park in Vittarpur, also called Mandal GIDC, for Japanese companies. As of now, 9 Japanese companies have come to Mandal GIDC to establish their respective manufacturing units. In July 2018, Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Vijayabhai Rupani, inaugurated our new office, Ahmedabad office, as well as Business Support Center. The Business Support Center leads short-term office and offered individual consultation for client company as a first contact point for Japanese companies interested in expansion to Gujarat. So far, we have supported 3 Japanese companies: IK Inabata India Private Limited, Narumi International Corporation, and Alsok India Private Limited. IK Inabata India Private Limited is one of the has already set up their office in Ahmedabad. Alsok India Private Limited is one of the leading security service management companies in Japan and a good presence in Delhi and Chennai, is planning to expand business in Gujarat as well. JETRO also firmly supports the development of sustainable business after Japanese companies has established in Gujarat. This support is extended by creating a well-coordinated business environment among companies and related local agencies after Japanese companies set up their unit in Gujarat. I'd like to show you the short video of BSc in Ahmedabad. Please have a look at the screen.
Jetro is now opening its Business Support Center, BSC, in Ahmedabad. This BSC leases short-term offices and offers individual consultation for client company by in-house advisor as the first contact point for Japanese companies interested in expansion to Gujarat. BSC comes with 3 rentable spaces, 2 isolated rooms, and a meeting room. We also have a BSc in New Delhi, Mumbai, and Chennai. So far, we supported 170 plus companies to set up their plant and expand their business in India through BSc. BSc is a home away from home for all Japanese companies who are willing to expand their business in India. As Honorable Prime Minister Modi says,
our mantra is reform, perform, and transform. We want to do better and better and better.
JETRO, Japan External Trade Organization.
Thank you for your kind attention. Now, I'd like to introduce some of our recent activities in Gujarat. In last 2 years, JETRO has coordinated 25 MOUs between Japanese companies and the government of Gujarat. This will attract 38.4 billion rupee investment and create 6,290 job opportunities. As these investments are related to manufacturing sector, it is a major contribution of Japanese companies toward Make in India through Gujarat. We coordinate with government of Gujarat and its agencies to attract more Japanese companies for investment in Gujarat. One of our big contributions to government of Gujarat is Vibrant Gujarat. JETRO is a partner organization of Vibrant Gujarat since 2013. JETRO brings Japanese delegation, organize Japan country seminars, and Japan pavilion during Vibrant Gujarat events. In Vibrant Gujarat 2019, K. Danlen and Japan Chamber of Commerce and Industry dispatched a mission of their respective member companies. This mission comprised about 130 representatives from 40 Japanese companies. To serve anticipated more investment from Japanese companies, JETRO has supported government of Gujarat for business delegations to Japan in July 2017, led by Dr. J.N. Singh, Chief Secretary of Gujarat State, and October 2018, led by Ms. D. Tara, the then Vice Chairperson and Managing Director of GIDC. JETRO arranged seminars as well as meetings between government of Gujarat and Japanese companies. And we also organized Gujarat Business Mission by Japanese companies. These missions have visited Japanese production site in Mandal GIDC, Sanand 2 and Sanand 3, Koraji, besides Mundra Port. So far, there are 1,441 Japanese companies in India with a total of 5,102 business sites. The number of business sites of Japanese companies has also impressively increased by 1,200 plus since 2014. In Gujarat, approximately 50 Japanese companies have established their units. These include Suzuki Motor Gujarat Limited, Honda Motorcycle and Scooter India, HMSI, Unicharm India Private Limited, Toto Limited, Otsuka Pharmaceutical India Private Limited, to name a few. Non-Japanese companies such as Tata Motors Limited, Hero Motorcorp Limited, Ford India Private Limited, and MG Motor have also established their presence here. This makes Gujarat a major automobile hub. Although automobile sector is attractive for Japanese companies, emerging sectors in Gujarat for them are Shinkansen, high-speed railway, pharmaceuticals, food processing, and agriculture. We receive ongoing business inquiries from Japanese companies for investment environment in Gujarat. JETRO also facilitates foreign companies established and invest in Japan. We provide complementary office space to potential overseas investors in Japan for initial time of 15 working days in our selected office in Japan. We have helped Gujarat-based companies, Maharaja Tour and Travels, as well as Ayudai Techno-Economic Consultants Private Limited, establish their business in Japan. Besides that, in order to accelerate innovation and startups in both countries, JETRO set up Japan-Indian Startup Hub in Bangalore and Indian desk in JETRO headquarters in Tokyo. We hope combining the strengths of Japanese companies in manufacturing and Indian startups or IT technologies will expand the potential for success across wide variety of fields. Therefore, Indian companies who would like to tie up with Japanese companies or to seek your business opportunity in Japan, talk to JETRO first. At last but not least, JETRO is committed to actively contribute in the growth of Gujarat. With increasing presence of Japanese companies in the state, they contribute more in making Gujarat, generate more employment opportunities for local people. With continuous cooperation and support from government of Gujarat and businesses of Japan and India, at JETRO, we can achieve our objective of well-being of businesses. This is also crucial to play our role of creating enable business environment in Gujarat through smooth coordination between the state government and Japanese business interests in the state. I extend my gratitude to AMA and wish this conclave achieve its objectives. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to present our achievement in Gujarat. Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。アバール。
Thank you very much, Bamba-san. We are sure the JETRO and the Japan Center partnership will continue very strong. We are grateful to you for all your support always. And friends, that brings me to the wonderful subject of tourism. I would request Mr. Yusuke Yamamoto, the Executive Director of the Japan National Tourism Organization, to please, friends, they are conducting a lovely Japan Surprises Roadshow, and we wish you all the best for that.
刑務長、こんばんは。I'm Yusuke Yamamoto, Executive Director of JNTO Delhi Office. Nitinbhai Patel, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Gujarat, Ambassador Sujan Chinoy, former Indian Ambassador to Japan, and Mr. Michio Harada, Consul General of Japan in Mumbai, and other distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor to be invited into Japan Business Tourism Conclave here. I will present a presentation about the tourism Japan, but Mukesh-san and the Indo-Japan Friendship Association prepare so beautiful pictures and Nipponica here. So in this presentation, I'll introduce outline of the NTO and our activity. Next, please. JNTO established 1964 under Japan Tourism Agency, Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport, and Tourism. And now we have 21 overseas offices, including this Delhi office. And our objective is to promote Japan tourism. Next, please. And this is our activities. Our largest activity is the Visit Japan project. This Visit Japan project composed of advertisement in overseas and farm trips to media and travel agents. And we also exhibit in travel fair, and we also organizing many kind of the events like Visit Japan Roadshow tomorrow. And also we have a joint promotion, joint advertisement with many companies, such like airline company, such like ANA start direct flight from Chennai to Japan, and JAL start a flight from Bangalore to Tokyo. So we have a strong partnership with airline companies. And we are strongly promoting the MICE project, especially incentive tour from India to Japan. And we also supporting Japanese city government, municipal government, and enterprises, especially hotels, travel agents, and so on. Next, please. This is my team in Delhi. Delhi office established 2017, 2 years ago. And now we have 6 persons, including me. Today, Mr. Yuji Ueno and Ms. Nivedita coming here to hold a seminar. Thank you. Next, please. India and Japan have a strong partnership now, and a strong initiative with each Prime Minister, PM Modi and PM Abe. And now, many Japanese companies coming to India. Recently, Muji coming to India, and this autumn, Uniqlo coming here. So many Indian people recognize Japan is very close now. So it is very good time to promote tourism in India. Next, please. This is number of visitors from India to Japan. Last year, 1.54 lakh people, Indian people visit Japan. It is 14.6% increase by previous year. This is a very big number. This is our activity in advertisement. Left one is Tokyo Tower, a symbol of Tokyo, but this time Tokyo Sky Tree joining our event. Tokyo Sky Tree is a new attraction in Tokyo. And the right picture is fireworks. Fireworks is a symbol of the summertime in Japan. We're promoting the seasonal beauty and attraction. Next, please. In India, many people enjoy cherry blossom in Japan. But Japan is not only cherry blossom. We starting promote autumn leaves. In autumn, the leaves in the tree, the color is changing to gold and red. So many Japanese people enjoy that autumn leaves. So we start to introduce these autumn leaves. And we also promoting the destination wedding from India to Japan. We focus on Okinawa. Do you know Okinawa? Okinawa is the southernmost island in Japan. Okinawa has beautiful beach, untouched nature. So very good place for wedding especially for Indian people. So we invited 4 wedding planners in March, and according to them, Okinawa is more beautiful than Maldives. So we held a wedding seminar in Delhi last month. So we promote this wedding, destination wedding in Indian market. And we also have the website and Facebook account. Our Facebook account is Visit Japan from India. Please check out later. We promoting autumn leaves and nature's beauty in this Facebook account. And we start a new contest, small quiz contest in Facebook. We call this is Mythbuster. Many Indian people think about Japan is far and expensive and no English and no Indian food. So we organizing this contest on Facebook. This is a small quiz contest. And choose the wrong option. In this case, wrong option is in Japan, no Indian restaurant. So easily find out in Japan, many Indian restaurants. Actually now, in Japan, over 3,000 Indian restaurants is operated. So you can easily find Indian restaurant in Japan. And also, we are promoting by movie, short movie. The right picture is our movie featuring the Dia Mirza, famous and popular Indian actress. You can see this movie on our website, so please check out later. She enjoyed snow activity and experienced Japanese culture. Next, please. We also contacting many media. We inviting many media to promote Japan. And we also inviting many travel agents to support to make a new itinerary. Next, please. We participate in many exhibitions. This is B2B exhibition, and we have many contact. We have many contact with travel agents in India. They have very keen to attract Indian people and bring to Japan. Next, please. This is a picture of Okinawa. We invited wedding planners to Okinawa, and they check out the venue of wedding, and so surprised. Next, please. The last year, I mentioned 1.54 lakh Indian people visit Japan. But I think it is a very small number compared to the population in India. India is a very huge country and a strong economy. So in the future, more and more Indian people will visit Japan and enjoy. And tomorrow, we will hold Visit Japan Roadshow 2019 in Ahmedabad. This time, delegation from Japan composed of 17 companies, hotel, travel agent, and railway companies, and city government participate in this delegation, and make many business matching. And I hope more Indian people visit Japan and enjoy it, and inspired by Japanese culture and technology and people. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. I think this number of 3,000 is going to go viral on WhatsApp. Huh? We have 3,000 Japanese restaurants, Indian restaurants in Japan. What a wonderful sensation. And to tell more about Japan and India relationship, friends, our very dear Consul General, Michio Harada-san. Dozo.
Kemche Dost. Konnichiwa, minasan. Thank you very much, Mukesh Patel, and then Ahmedabad Business Association inviting me. Already my colleague has spoken many things about Japan, so they prevent me to speak my speech. But I want to say 3 points. First, I think the Kobe Kobe and Ahmedabad and Hyogo and Gujarat and Japan and India are one of the best right now. But there's more we can do. I think our speakers are some from government-related organizations, but I should not neglect the presence of the private companies, Suzuki, Toshiba, Panasonic, Mizuho, and in terms of tourism, I think NA and Japan Airline heads are here. I want to give thanks to them too. So I think it's not the government that really makes a big difference. It's private companies do make a big difference. I should not, of course, forget the Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Abe's strong leadership, as Ambassador Chinoy mentioned. I think under their leadership, and together with many other government agencies, and together with the ambassador in New Delhi, we like to do our best to promote our bilateral relations further. I think there are more we can do, not only to promote investment, tourism, but in other areas such as innovations and IT and education, I think. There is a very important part of me. I am not from Kobe or Hyogo. I'm from Okayama Prefecture. I was born in Okayama and brought up in Okayama until the age of 19. Then joined foreign service. After that, I have been swimming in the ocean and sometimes in Japan, sometimes in abroad. For the past 3 assignments are very, very interesting. Previously, Ukraine and Israel and San Francisco. One thing is common. I think the innovation and free ideas. So I think Japan and India have something in common, and as Ambassador Chinoy mentioned, the great history, common history, but I think the importance we attach to technology, innovation, and new ideas. I think Japan and India can cooperate together in this area. Thank you very much, Mukesh Patel, and I will save time for the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister for his speech, and thank you very much.
That was truly so sweet and so lovely. But friends, we all need to give a big round of applause to the Consulate General of Japan, because Nipponica is your gift to Ahmedabad and Gujarat, sir. Thank you very much. And sir, your predecessor, in 2 years, he visited us 12 times. So in the next 2 years, you have to visit us 25 times. Well, thank you so much. And મિત્રો, હવે સમય થયો છે આપણે સૌ જેની પ્રતીક્ષા કરીએ છીએ. We are all very keen to hear our very dear Honorable Deputy Chief Minister and the Chief Guest, Shri Nitinbhai Patel, for the inaugural address. And I would request all of you to give a very big round of applause to Nitinbhai. નીતિનભાઈએ જાપાન ખરેખર એમણે પોતે એક અનોખી નજરે જોયું છે, એટલે આજે તમે અમારી વચ્ચે છો નીતિનભાઈ, અમારે મન એનું ખૂબ અનેરું મહત્વ છે. થેન્ક યુ સો મચ.
ઇન્ડિયા જાપાન બિઝનેસ એન્ડ ટુરિઝમ કોન્ક્લેવના આજના અગત્યના સેમિનારમાં આપણી વચ્ચે ઉપસ્થિત જેમણે પોતે પોતાને ગુજરાતી બતાવી, ગુજરાતી ગણી અને ગૌરવ અનુભવ્યું છે. અને મારી જાણકારી પ્રમાણે બહુ જ ઓછા ગુજરાતી મહાનુભાવો એ ભારત સરકારના વિદેશ વિભાગમાં એમ્બેસેડર તરીકે, રાજદૂત તરીકે કોઈ દેશમાં સેવાઓ આપી હોય એવા ખૂબ ઓછા અધિકારીઓ પૈકી આપણા ગુજરાતને જેમણે ભારતની વિદેશ નીતિ ઘડવા માટે માનનીય વડાપ્રધાન શ્રી નરેન્દ્રભાઈને અને માનનીય જાપાનના વડાપ્રધાન શ્રી ઓબેને ખૂબ નજીક લાવવા માટે અને ભારત અને જાપાનની મિત્રતાને ખૂબ ગાઢ બનાવવા માટે જાપાનના એમ્બેસેડર તરીકે જેમણે ખૂબ સુંદર રીતે કામગીરી કરી એવા આપણા આજના મુખ્ય મહેમાન, કીનોટ સ્પીકર એવા એમ્બેસેડર સુજાન ચિનોય, આજે આપણને આનંદ છે કે આખું જાપાન અહીંયા મુકેશભાઈએ નિમંત્રિત કર્યું છે. હું એટલા માટે આખું જાપાન કહું છું કે જાપાનના આપણા મુંબઈ ખાતેના કોન્સલ જનરલ પણ અહીંયા આપણા મહેમાન તરીકે ઉપસ્થિત છે, મિચિયો રાધા. એવી જ રીતે જાયકા જે જાપાનની મોટામાં મોટી આપણી દૃષ્ટિએ કહીએ તો ફાઇનાન્સ સંસ્થા છે, ખૂબ મોટું વિદેશી મૂડીરોકાણ કરવા માટે જે સંસ્થા આખી દુનિયામાં સક્રિય છે એવા જાયકાના શ્રી કાત્સો. એવી જ રીતે જેટ્રો સંસ્થા પણ જે જાપાન અને વિશ્વના દેશો સાથે વેપાર સંબંધો વિકસાવવા માટે, બધા દેશોની સાથે આર્થિક જોડાણ કરવા માટે ખૂબ મોટું કામ કરે છે. એના શ્રી યુઇચી મામ્બા જેમણે આપણને સૌને જાપાન જવા માટે નિમંત્રણ આપ્યું. આમ તો હું જઈને આવ્યો છું, ખૂબ મોંઘો દેશ છે, એ થોડી સરળતા એમને કરવી પડે. અને આપણા ગુજરાતી વેજીટેરિયન લોકોને ત્યાં ખૂબ સગવડ વધારે જોઈએ, કારણ કે આપણે ગુજરાતીઓ દુનિયામાં ગમે ત્યાં જઈએ પહેલું જમવાનું સારું શોધતા હોઈએ છીએ. એવા જાપાનના જેન્ટ્રોના શ્રી યુસેકે જેમણે જાપાન અને ગુજરાત, જાપાન અને ભારતની મિત્રતાને અનેક વર્ષોથી ગાઢ બનાવી છે. અને જેમ શ્રી સુજાન ચિનોએ કહ્યું કે તેઓ વિદ્યાર્થી કાળથી, કોલેજ કાળથી જાપાન સાથે સંપર્કમાં આવેલા, એવી રીતે આપણા મુકેશભાઈ પણ ગઈ વખતે હું અહીંયા આવ્યો ત્યારે એમ કહેતા હતા કે લગભગ 36 વખત જાપાન જઈ આવ્યા છે અને આ વખતે પણ કદાચ જવાની તૈયારીમાં જ છે. અને રેકોર્ડ બ્રેક વિઝિટ જેમણે, હું નથી માનતો કોઈ ભારતીયોએ, ગુજરાતીની વાત નથી કરતો, કોઈ ભારતીયોએ જાપાનની આટલી બધી વખત વિઝિટ કરી હોય, અને એ પણ બંને દેશોના મિત્રતા માટે, પછી એ સાંસ્કૃતિક સંબંધો હોય, વ્યાપારિક સંબંધો હોય, શૈક્ષણિક સંબંધો હોય કે પ્રજાને જોડતા કોઈ પણ સંબંધો હોય, એવું કામ જેમણે કર્યું છે એવા આપણા ઇન્ડો જાપાન ફ્રેન્ડશિપ એસોસિએશન ગુજરાતના પ્રેસિડેન્ટ શ્રી મુકેશભાઈ, આજે જેઓ ખાસ આપણા ત્યાં પધાર્યા છે અને જાપાન અને ભારતની મિત્રતા અહીંયા જેમ કહેવામાં આવ્યું કે પાછલા 10 વર્ષમાં ખૂબ વધી છે, એમાં જેમનું ખૂબ મોટું યોગદાન છે. બંને સરકારોને, બંને દેશોને જોડવા માટે એવા આપણા આજના મહેમાન પ્રોફેસર અશોક કુમાર ચાવલાજી, બીજા એવા મહેમાનો જે ભારતની અંદર જુદી જુદી સ્ટેટના રાજ્યોમાં પોતાની બિઝનેસ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી પ્રવૃત્તિઓ કરે છે, એવા શ્રી કેનિચી આકુચુવા, શ્રી ટોમોહિકો, આપણા શ્રી મનેશ શર્માજી, શ્રી નોરેહિકો, શ્રી રાજીવ મહેતાજી, અન્ય સૌ મહેમાનશ્રીઓ, જાપાનથી આવેલ અન્ય આપણા મહેમાનશ્રીઓ. મુકેશભાઈનો ખૂબ આગ્રહ હતો અને જાણે આપણે કોઈ વર્ષગાંઠ ઉજવતા હોઈએ એમ મારી પણ જાપાનની મુલાકાતને 1 વર્ષ થયું. હું આપને કહીશ કે મને આનંદ થાય છે કે ગઈ જન્માષ્ટમીએ હું શ્રાવણ મહિનામાં ઉનામાં મારા પત્ની ઉપવાસ કરીએ છીએ, એ શ્રાવણ મહિનામાં અમે જાપાન હતા, એટલે મોટે ભાગે તો ફરાળી ક્યાંક જમવું એ શોધવાની બહુ મુશ્કેલી પડતી હતી. પરંતુ સુજાનજીના બંગલે અમને જન્માષ્ટમીના દિવસે જ અહીંયા તમે બધા ભગવાન શ્રી કૃષ્ણનો જન્મોત્સવ ઉજવતા હતા, એ વખતે જાપાનમાં શુદ્ધ ગુજરાતી ફરાળી મીઠાઈ અને જમવાનું સુજનજીના પરિવાર તરફથી, એમના મિસિસ તરફથી ખૂબ પ્રેમથી અમને પીરસવામાં આવેલું અને એને 1 વર્ષ આજે થયું. એની મીઠાશ હજુ પણ અમારા મનમાં છે. આજે આખી દુનિયામાં જે વ્યક્તિઓ મિત્ર શોધતા હોય છે, સારા મિત્રો હોવું એક સદભાગ્ય છે, એમ દેશ પણ, કન્ટ્રી પણ બીજા કન્ટ્રી સાથે સારા સંબંધ હોય, સારી રિલેશનશીપ હોય, મિત્રતા હોય, ફ્રેન્ડ્સ હોય, એ વિશ્વમાં બધા દેશો માટે જરૂરી છે. હમણાં આપણે કાશ્મીરમાંથી કલમ 370 દૂર કરી વડાપ્રધાન નરેન્દ્રભાઈ અને આપણા જ અમિતભાઈ, 2 ગુજરાતીઓ જ આ હિંમત કરી શકે, એ હિંમત બંને કરી પાકિસ્તાન ચીનની મદદથી યુનોમાં ગયું અને જે પ્રશ્ન થયો આપણે બધા જાણીએ છીએ. તો આવા સમયે દેશને દુનિયાની અંદર મિત્રો જોઈએ, સમર્થકો જોઈએ, સપોર્ટર્સ જોઈએ. તો દુનિયામાં જ્યારે આપણને, ભારતને વિદેશ નીતિ માટે, દુનિયાના કોઈ સંબંધો માટે ભારતની તરફેણમાં કોઈ અભિપ્રાય જોઈતો હોય, સપોર્ટ જોઈતો હોય, વર્લ્ડ પ્લેટફોર્મ ઉપર, ગ્લોબલ પ્લેટફોર્મ ઉપર, તો ઘણા દેશો આપણા મિત્ર છે. એ પૈકી જાપાન પણ આપણું ખૂબ સારામાં સારું મિત્ર દેશ છે અને એવા મિત્ર દેશ સાથે આપણું ગુજરાત જ્યારે મિત્રતા વધારતું હોય, રાજ્યો પણ એકબીજા દેશો સાથે મિત્રતા કરતા હોય છે. અને મારે જે જવાનો પ્રસંગ હતો એ યુગો સ્ટેટ, ત્યાં પ્રીફેક્ચર કહે છે એને, આપણે જેને રાજ્ય કહીએ છીએ એને, એની 150મી સ્થાપના દિવસની ઉજવણી હતી. અને આખી દુનિયામાંથી જુદા જુદા દેશોના પ્રતિનિધિઓને એમણે નિમંત્રણ આપેલું. સુજાન સાહેબે પણ જાપાનથી આપણને મદદ કરી, અને ખાસ કરીને શ્રી યાદવજીએ પણ દિલ્હીમાંથી આપણને ખૂબ મદદ કરી. અને ગુજરાત સરકારના પ્રતિનિધિ તરીકે હું ત્યાં જાપાન ગયો, સાથે મુકેશભાઈ એમનું ડેલિગેશન જે આવ્યું, અને જાપાનના કોબે સિટી સાથે આપણે જે અમદાવાદ શહેર આપણું જે છે એના સિસ્ટર સિટી તરીકેના સંબંધો પ્રસ્થાપિત કરવા, એના કરાર એગ્રીમેન્ટ કરવા એ જરૂરી હતા. મને આનંદ છે કે મુકેશભાઈએ શિનોય સાહેબના સંપર્કોથી, યાદવજીની મદદથી આ બધું ખૂબ સારી રીતે ગોઠવેલું હતું. એટલે અમે ગયા ત્યારે અમને જાપાન સરકાર તરફથી, યોગો સ્ટેટ તરફથી, કોબે સિટી તરફથી જે આદર સત્કાર કરવામાં આવ્યો એ અદ્ભુત હતો. આપણે ગુજરાતીઓ જેમ આતિથ્ય ભાવના માટે, ભારતીયો જેમ આતિથ્ય ભાવના માટે વખણાઈએ છીએ, આપણો આતિથ્ય ધર્મ સમજીએ છીએ, પણ હું એમ કહીશ કે જાપાન પણ આતિથ્ય ભાવના માટે, વિવેક માટે, કૃષિ માટે અને ખૂબ સુંદર રીતે સંબંધો નિભાવવા માટે આખી જ બધી જ પ્રજા જાપાનની એક ખૂબ નમ્ર, ખૂબ વિવેકી, ખૂબ શિસ્તબદ્ધ અને ખૂબ સરળ સ્વભાવની જનતા, પ્રજા, એનો મને ત્યાં ખૂબ લાભ મળ્યો. આમ તો આખી દુનિયામાં ભારતીયોને, ખાસ કરીને આપણા ગુજરાતીઓ દુનિયાભરમાં ફરતા હોઈએ છીએ, પણ અહીંયા જેમ જાપાન તરફથી આમંત્રણ મળ્યું, આપણે જે અહીંયા એક ચિત્ર ગેલેરીનું પણ ઉદ્ઘાટન કર્યું છે, એની આપણે વિડીયો પણ જોઈ. વિડીયો કરતાં ખરેખર ત્યાં જે રૂમમાં પિક્ચર્સ મૂકવામાં આવ્યા છે, ફોટોગ્રાફ અદ્ભુત છે. અને મુકેશભાઈ પોતે ફોટોગ્રાફીના બહુ શોખીન છે, અને મારી જાણકારી પ્રમાણે બધા ફોટોગ્રાફ એમણે લીધેલા ફોટોગ્રાફ છે. મારી બધાને વિનંતી છે કે ના જોઈ ગયો તો સમય કાઢી અને એ નાનો થોડોક જ સમય, 10 મિનિટ સમય આપશો તો બધા જ ફોટોગ્રાફ્સ એ જોવા મળશે. જાપાનનું કલ્ચર, જાપાનના હેરિટેજ પ્લેસો, એની સંસ્કૃતિ, અને જે એમેઝિંગ જાપાનની જે બુક આપણે રિલીઝ કરી એ ખરેખર અદ્ભુત છે. અને જાપાન એ આમ તો આપણા પૈકીનો જ એક દેશ ગણાય છે. યુરોપ અમેરિકાનો દેશ નથી ગણાતો, એશિયન કન્ટ્રી ગણાય છે. પણ હું માનું છું જોવા જેવો, અદ્ભુત, અને જે સ્વચ્છતા, જે સમયબદ્ધતા, જે શિસ્ત, જે નમ્રતા, જે વિવેક જાપાનીઓમાં છે. મારે પણ ઘણા દેશોમાં ફરવાનો મને લાભ મળ્યો છે, પણ જાપાનીઓ જેટલી માનવતાવાળી મિત્રતા, સદભાવવાળી મિત્રતા લગભગ કોઈ જગ્યાએ આપણને જોવા ના મળે, એટલો સુંદર એ દેશ છે. એટલે હું પણ જાપાનના એમ્બેસેડર તરીકે કહીશ કે તક મળે, અનુકૂળતા હોય તો ચોક્કસ જાપાનની આપણે વિઝિટ કરવી જોઈએ. ઉદ્યોગોની વાત છે તો ઉદ્યોગોમાં તો આપણે બધા મેક ઇન ઇન્ડિયાની શરૂઆત કરી દીધી છે. પહેલાં તો આખી ચીજ વસ્તુ પરદેશથી મંગાવતા હતા. કોઈ પણ પ્રોડક્ટ હોય, કોઈ પણ આઈટમ હોય. વડાપ્રધાન તરીકે નરેન્દ્રભાઈ આવ્યા અને સાહેબે નક્કી કર્યું કે આપણે ટેકનોલોજી આપણી જે હોય તો વાપરીએ છીએ, પણ દુનિયાની ટેકનોલોજીનો પણ ભારતે દેશના હિત માટે ઉપયોગ કરવો જોઈએ. અને ઉપયોગ કરવા માટે મેક ઇન ઇન્ડિયા એની શરૂઆત થઈ. ટેકનોલોજી પરદેશની હોય, કંપની પણ પરદેશની હોઈ શકે, પણ મેન્યુફેક્ચરિંગ ઇન ઇન્ડિયા એ જો શરૂઆત થઈ છે એનો આપણને ખૂબ મોટો લાભ મળ્યો છે. ગુજરાત એનો ખૂબ મોટો લાભાર્થી રાજ્ય છે. એમાં પણ મારો મહેસાણા, જે મુકેશભાઈએ કહ્યું એ પ્રમાણે જાપાનની ઘણી કંપનીઓ મહેસાણામાં ને મહેસાણા કરતાંય પછી એમાં વધુ ઊંડાણમાં જઈએ તો મારા કડીમાં જે મૂડી રોકાણ કર્યું છે એ ખૂબ અગત્યનું છે. અને જાપાનની કંપનીઓ એ વિશ્વભરમાં જે ભારતમાં બનેલી ચીજવસ્તુઓનું, ખાસ કરીને ઓટોમોબાઈલ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી, ઇલેક્ટ્રોનિક ચીજવસ્તુઓ, એપ્લાયન્સીસની જે નિકાસ કરે છે એ બધું મેડ ઇન ઇન્ડિયા છે. ટેકનોલોજી જાપાનની હોઈ શકે, પણ ટેકનોલોજીનો ઉપયોગ કરીને ઇન્ડિયામાં એનું જે મેન્યુફેક્ચરિંગ થાય છે ને આપણા હજારો યુવાન યુવતીઓને જે રોજગારી મળે છે એ પણ આપણા માટે ખૂબ ઉપયોગી છે. એનો પણ આપણે લાભ લઈ રહ્યા છીએ. અને વધુ આનંદ એ છે કે જેટ્રોએ એની મુખ્ય ઓફિસ પણ આપણા અમદાવાદમાં ખોલી છે. એટલે વધુને વધુ બિઝનેસ બંને દેશો વચ્ચે થાય એ આપણા બંનેના હિતમાં છે. જાપાનને પણ બિઝનેસ જોઈએ છે, એમને પણ માર્કેટ જોઈએ છે, આપણે પણ ઉત્પાદન વધારવું છે, આપણે પણ રોજગારી માટે નવા નવા ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીને આવકારીએ છીએ. તો બંને પક્ષે ફાયદો છે એ આપણે કરી રહ્યા છીએ. જાયકાનું જે કામ છે, અમે ત્યાં જાયકાના હેડક્વાર્ટરમાં પણ રૂબરૂમાં મુલાકાત લીધી હતી. એમના ઓફિસરો સાથે ત્યાં આગળ પણ મિટિંગ કરી હતી. જાયકાનું જે ઇન્વેસ્ટમેન્ટ છે એ હું એમ કહું કે ખૂબ સોફ્ટ લોન જેને કહેવાય, બિલકુલ નગરને જે વ્યાજ કહેવાય, અને મોનિટોરિયમ જે મળે છે એ આપણા જેવા દેશ માટે, આપણા જેવા રાજ્ય માટે ખૂબ ઉપયોગી છે. દાખલા તરીકે આ બુલેટ ટ્રેન, જેને એ લોકો હાઈ સ્પીડ રેલવે કહે છે, એ પ્રોજેક્ટ 1 લાખ કરોડ રૂપિયા ઉપરનો છે. હવે આપણે 1 લાખ કરોડ રૂપિયા ભારત સરકારને કે રાજ્યોને રોકવાના હોય તો બહુ મોટું વાત થઈ જાય. લાંબા વર્ષો સુધી પણ આપણે એ કામ ન કરી શકીએ. પણ આપણે આભાર માનીએ માનનીય વડાપ્રધાન નરેન્દ્રભાઈનો કે એમણે જાપાનની એમની વ્યક્તિગત જે મિત્રતા ઊભી કરી એના કારણે જાયકાનો જાપાન તરફથી આપણને જે બુલેટ ટ્રેન પ્રોજેક્ટ આપણે કહીએ છીએ અમદાવાદ મુંબઈ વચ્ચેનો 1 લાખ કરોડ રૂપિયા ઉપરનો એ પ્રોજેક્ટ છે. અને એનું વ્યાજ એ 0.01% આફ્ટર મોનિટોરિયમ લાંબા વર્ષો પછીનું. એટલે ખૂબ સસ્તામાં સસ્તી, જાણે વ્યાજ નથી એવું કહીએ તોય ચાલે એવી આપણને લોન મળી છે. એમાંથી આપણા ત્યાં ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીઓ બની, એના કોચ બનશે, એની અન્ય ચીજવસ્તુઓનું ઉત્પાદન થશે, રોજગારી થશે, કામગીરી વધશે. અને બુલેટ ટ્રેન પ્રોજેક્ટ આપણે ઝડપથી આગળ વધારી રહ્યા છીએ. અમદાવાદ મેટ્રો તો આપણી નજરની સામે જ છે. એમણે જે કહ્યું કે ફેઝ 1 પૂરો કર્યો છે, પણ ફેઝ 2નું કામ પણ અમે કરવા ઈચ્છીએ છીએ. તો ગુજરાત સરકારે પણ આપણે બધાને મને જણાવતા આનંદ થાય છે કે અમદાવાદથી ગાંધીનગરનો ફેઝ 2 મંજૂર કરી દીધો છે. અને આપણા બીજું મહાનગર, જે ગુજરાતનું પાટનગર કહેવાય આર્થિક રીતે, એ સુરતની અંદર પણ મેટ્રો પ્રોજેક્ટ નાખવા માટેની આપણે શરૂઆત કન્સલ્ટન્સી બધી દિલ્હીની જ્યારે મેટ્રોની જે કંપની છે એને આપણે આપી છે. એટલે અમદાવાદની પેટર્ન ઉપર જ સુરતમાં પણ મેટ્રો ટ્રેન થશે. અને જાપાન એમાં આપણને સહયોગ કરશે. એટલે જાપાનનો ખૂબ મોટો પબ્લિક ટ્રાન્સપોર્ટેશન માટે ખૂબ મોટો ઉપયોગ આપણી સરકાર, ગુજરાત સરકાર એક કરી રહી છે. ત્યારે સ્વાભાવિક છે કે આટલું બધું જ્યારે આર્થિક રીતે, સામાજિક રીતે, ટુરિઝમની રીતે, ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીની રીતે થતું હોય ત્યારે જાપાની ભાષાનું જ્ઞાન એ આપણા યુવાનોનો હોય એ ખૂબ જરૂરી છે. મને સુજાનજીએ કહ્યું કે આઈટી ક્ષેત્રમાં ખૂબ મોટો સ્કોપ જાપાનમાં છે. દુનિયામાં અમેરિકા પછી જાપાન બીજા નંબરે આઈટીનું કાર્યક્ષેત્ર ધરાવે છે. પણ આપણા યુવાનો એ જુદા જુદા કારણસર એનો લાભ ઓછો લઈએ છીએ. જેમ અમેરિકાના આઈટીમાં આપણે ગુજરાતીઓ અને ભારતીયો છવાઈ ગયા છે, એમ જાપાનમાં હજુ આપણે છવાયા નથી. એના માટે જાપાની ભાષાનું જ્ઞાન હોવું, લખતા બોલતા વાંચતા આવડવું જરૂરી છે. એ કરવા માટે અહીંયા જાપાની ભાષા શીખવાડવાના પણ ક્લાસીસ ચાલે છે. અને જે રીતે મુકેશભાઈએ કહ્યું કે હજારો વિદ્યાર્થીઓને આપણે એનું અત્યાર સુધી કોચિંગ આપી ચૂક્યા છીએ. તો આ રીતે જો થતું હોય તો ઓસ્ટ્રેલિયા, કેનેડા અને અમેરિકા અને ઇંગ્લેન્ડ એ તો મોટા પ્રમાણમાં આપણું બુદ્ધિધન ત્યાં જાય જ છે. અને આપણું જે વર્કમેનશીપ છે એ બધી મિડલ ઇસ્ટમાં આપણે વાપરીએ છીએ, આપણી જે આવડત છે બધી. પણ જાપાનમાં એનો લાભ લેવો હોય તો આપણે આ બધું વધારવાની એ જરૂરિયાત છે. એમણે એમ કહ્યું કે ભારતીયો ઓછા રહે છે, પણ મને લાગે જાપાનની પોલિસી થોડી એવી છે કે બીજા દેશના લોકો જાપાનમાં બને એટલા ઓછા આવે. એ આપણા પૂરતી જ આ વાત છે. મુકેશભાઈ એમને કહેતા નહીં. જાપાન થોડી ઉદાર નીતિ અપનાવે ઇન્ડિયનો માટે, ભારતીયો માટે, ગુજરાતીઓ માટે, દરવાજા ખુલ્લા કરે તો માનું છું આપણે તો તૈયાર જ છીએ. આપણે યુગાન્ડા જતા હોઈએ, આફ્રિકા જતા હોઈએ, કેન્યા, નેરોબી જતા હોઈએ, તો જાપાન શું કરવા ના જઈએ? પણ થોડી સરળતા કરી આપવાની જરૂર છે આપને.
સમજી ગયા.
We welcome more Indian ladies to come to Japan to find the Japanese men.
Only ladies. We welcome Japanese lady in India with social ગુજરાતના છોકરાઓને આમે આપણે ત્યાં જરૂરિયાત છે. આપણે ત્યાં રેશિયો જરા ડિસ્ટર્બ થઈ ગયેલો છે. એટલે જો જાપાનીઓ આવી ઉદારતા બતાવે તો આપણને વધુ ફાયદો થાય. તો વિઝા લેવાની જરૂર ના પડે. આવી બધી મિત્રતા હસવામાં સરળતાથી થતી જાય. બંને લોકશાહી દેશ છે. જાપાનની લોકશાહી પણ ખૂબ ઉદારતાવાળી છે, ખૂબ વ્યાપક વિચારો ધરાવતા છે. સાંસ્કૃતિક રીતે પણ જોઈએ તો ભારતમાંથી જ દુનિયાભરમાં ફેલાયેલો બૌદ્ધ ધર્મ એ જાપાનમાં પણ મોટા પ્રમાણમાં છે. જાપાનમાં પણ અનેક બૌદ્ધ ટેમ્પલોની અમે મુલાકાત લીધી, દર્શન કર્યા. અને ખૂબ સુંદર પવિત્ર વાતાવરણ, સુંદર સ્વચ્છ વાતાવરણ. આપણે ત્યાં ધ્યાન કરવા બેસી જઈએ એવું સુંદર વાતાવરણ ત્યાં બૌદ્ધ ટેમ્પલોમાં હોય છે. ને આજુબાજુ પણ એટલી બધી કુદરતી બધી સીન સિનેરી જેનાને આપણે કહીએ એ જોવા જેવી હોય છે. એટલે બધી જ રીતે આધ્યાત્મિક, સાંસ્કૃતિક બધી રીતે આપણને વધુ અનુકૂળ થયો દેશ છે. એટલે જાપાનની સાથેની મિત્રતા અમદાવાદે તો કરી છે. માન્ય યાદવજીએ અને માન્ય ચિનોયજીએ જે બીજ રોપ્યું હતું એ હમણાં વડાપ્રધાન નરેન્દ્રભાઈ જ્યારે જાપાનની મુલાકાતે ગયા ત્યારે અમદાવાદ અને કોબે સાથે સિસ્ટર સિટીના એગ્રીમેન્ટ પણ થઈ ચૂક્યા છે. આપણા મેયર પણ અહીંયા આવવાના હતા, પણ એમને જનરલ બોર્ડ છે, કદાચ મોડા આવે. એટલે હવે અમદાવાદ અને કોબે સિટી એ સિસ્ટર સિટી તરીકે પણ આગળ વધે, એમનું માર્ગદર્શન, એમનું ટેકનોલોજી, એમની અન્ય મદદ જો આપણને મળે તો અમદાવાદને પણ આપણે ખૂબ સુંદર સિટી શહેર બનાવી શકીએ એવી પૂરેપૂરી શક્યતા છે. એટલે હું આશા રાખું છું કે આપણું આ જે ઇન્ડો જાપાન ફ્રેન્ડશીપ ફોરમ છે, અહીંયા આટલા બધા મહાનુભાવ, આજે જાપાનની સંસ્થાઓ છે એ જેમ આપણે અહીંયા રિઝર્વ બેંક કહીએ એ પ્રકારની છે. જાયકા પાસે એટલું બધું ફંડ છે કે એને ક્યાં ઇન્વેસ્ટ કરવું એના માટે મીઠો પ્રશ્ન છે. એનો આપણે એને લાભ મળે પણ છે. એટલે આ બધું જ આપણે કરીએ. જાપાનીઝ કંપનીઓ આમ તો વિયેટનામ, થાઈલેન્ડ એ વિસ્તારોમાં વધુ મૂડીરોકાણ કરે છે. ભારત તરફ તો હમણાં છેલ્લા 10 વર્ષથી જ વળ્યા છે. આપણે એમના મોટા પ્રમાણમાં ગુજરાતમાં આવકાર્યા છે. અને અહીંયા જે કંપનીઓના એમડી કે એના સીઓ બેઠા છે એ બધા જ અવારનવાર અમારી સાથે સચિવાલયમાં, સેક્રેટરીએટમાં મુલાકાતને મિટિંગો કરતા જ હોય છે. અને હું ગુજરાત સરકાર તરફથી આઈ એન્શ્યોર ઓલ જાપાનીઝ કંપની, ગવર્મેન્ટ ઓફ ગુજરાત fully support any Japanese company in Gujarat. We are every time with you. તો મુકેશભાઈનો આભાર, મિત્રોનો આભાર, સિનોયજીનો આભાર. એમને જે ગુજરાતને યાદ રાખી અને ગુજરાતી તરીકે આજે આપણા કાર્યક્રમમાં આવ્યા છે, એમ્બેસેડર તરીકે જાપાનમાં પણ એમને ખૂબ નામના અને પ્રતિષ્ઠા મેળવી હતી. યાદવજી તો અત્યારે આપણે વિદેશ વિભાગમાં જાપાનનું આખું ડેસ્ક જ એ સંભાળે છે કે જાપાન સાથે કોઈ પણ વાતચીત કરવાની હોય ચાવલાજી, તો ચાવલાજી જ એ બધું મોદી સાહેબને, વિદેશ મંત્રીને, અન્ય ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટના મિનિસ્ટરોને, અશોક કુમારજી જે કરે છે એ આપણા માટે આનંદની વાત છે. એક છેલ્લી નાની વાત પણ અગત્યની વાત કે જાપાનીઓને આપણા હિન્દી પ્રત્યે કેટલો પ્રેમ છે એ કહીને હું મારી વાત પૂરી કરીશ. અમે એક ફંક્શનમાં ગયેલા જે ત્યાંની ગવર્મેન્ટે રાખ્યું હતું. ત્યાં લગભગ 75 વર્ષની ઉંમર વટાવી ચૂકેલા એક જાપાનીઝ પ્રોફેસર, એમણે હિન્દીમાં જે રીતે ડૉક્ટરેટ કર્યું છે અને એ જે હિન્દી બોલતા હતા, હું માનું છું ચાવલાજી, हम भी नहीं बोल सकते ऐसी हिंदी वो बोलते थे, शुद्ध हिंदी. कोई बनारसी बाबू भी नहीं बोल सकता, ऐसी हिंदी ये बोलता था. એટલે જાપાનીઓને આપણી સંસ્કૃતિ પ્રત્યે, આપણી ભાષાઓ પ્રત્યે, આપણા દેશ પ્રત્યે ઘણું માન છે. આપણી પણ એટલી એમના પ્રત્યેની આપણો પણ સદભાવ છે. તો આ બંને સદભાવને આ ફોરમના માધ્યમથી વધુ આપણે આગળ વધારીએ એવી શુભેચ્છા સાથે સૌને ખૂબ ખૂબ અભિનંદન. થેન્ક યુ.
Nitinbhai, friends, may I request all of you to please give a standing ovation to Shri Nitinbhai for the simple reason that from the bottom of his heart he has said that the government of Gujarat is all out to roll out the red carpet for Japan and the Japanese companies. Thank you very much. Nitinbhai, આપે જે કહ્યું, મને એક 4 લીટી, while I would request Rajiv Mehta, our AMA president, to come here, please. I only want to share, friends. Nitinbhai, આપને હું યાદ કરાવું. Ambassador Chinoy and Professor Chawla will remember that when Narendra Modi ji, he went to Japan, Nitinbhai, આ એમના શબ્દો હતા વડાપ્રધાનના. He said, Japan has experience and power, while Gujarat has entrepreneurship. Japan has technology, Gujarat has youth power. Japan is insistent on discipline and values, while Gujarat has the real zeal for perfection. If we get together, we can create a great future for ourselves and the whole world. I want to see mini Japan in Gujarat. This was the dream of Shri Modi ji, our beloved Prime Minister, and that dream Nitinbhai, તમે અને Harada Sane આગળ વધાર્યું. Both of you want Japanese ladies and Indian ladies to be exchanged to the two countries. So that's one more edition. I think it's been a fantastic evening. And Mr. Rajiv Mehta, President of AMA, will have the last word. Vote of thanks, please.
I think it has been a wonderful inauguration. People enjoyed, people knew new things, and the involvement of everybody was so great. I sincerely thank our Honorable Deputy Prime Minister Shri Nitinbhai Patel to inaugurate the Japan Surprise exhibition of the pictures. All the dignitaries, Ambassador Sujan, Chinoy, Consul General Harada-san, Mr. Bamba, then Mr. Yamamoto, Mr. Matsumoto, and last but not least, Mr. Ashok Chawla to be with us today. I am thankful to all the dignitaries who are here from Japan, who are speakers and also the participants for this program. I thank all of them. I thank the media who have come here to cover this program and make it possible to know to people that this program is going to have a big business conclave and also on the tourism tomorrow. So I request all of you to be here tomorrow also, because the main program of the business where more than 300 delegates are going to be there, and also the tourism where there are a lot of more than 50 companies of tourists in Gujarat are coming here. So thank you very much to come here, and look forward to see you again tomorrow. Thank you.